Quarter one of 2025 was our best quarter as a leasing team ever. We never hit this number. I'm going to hide it a little bit. I'll say it here in a moment. But it was big. We had a goal for ourselves and we shattered that goal even. So the goal we set for ourselves was 473 rentals. And that was a very audacious goal. Even that itself would have been a record for us. Our previous record before then was 432, if I'm not mistaken, in quarter one of 2023.
Let's define that number.
Okay.
473 rentals means that there was 473 vacancies that got filled, or people got renewed, or like what goes into that?
Yeah, so just on vacancies that got filled. We actually took a deposit for your property and it went under contract and somebody is planning to move into there. Correct.
Got it. Cool. Do you want to share what the number was?
I will share the number. So
average quarter for JWB in your, as you've been here, is around 400?
It's probably around the 350 to 400 range. Like I mentioned, our best quarter ever was 432, and that was in 2023, quarter one, if I'm remembering correctly. But like I said, we set out a goal for 473, and we thought that was big, and we were going to do it and crush a record, but we shattered that even.
Okay.
Did I tell them what we came in
Tell
at?
them up. Tell them, man.
We came in at 600 rentals
600
for quarter
rentals.
one, which is just monstrous.
The process that it takes to do 600 rentals. Talk to me about that.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of vetting. I want to give kudos to our marketing team. I think they did a phenomenal job for us this quarter. I want to give a shout out to all of our agents on the team as well. They grind and answer those phones. So the process it's pretty simple and straightforward for the most part. A prospect's going to contact us at some point, whether it be through email, phone, whatever method they can. And then from that point, the agent is going to push them forward in the process as much as possible. We're going to try to get them to view a property. We're going to try to get them to actually, attend that showing. We're going to try and get them to complete an application. Then we'll review the applications, we'll process it, and then from that point, once we can get them approved, we want to push them to placing a deposit and committing on a property. And then once they put down the deposit, that's one of our rentals, and we did that 600 times. So
600 times in 90 days.
It's pretty nuts.
What's the math on that daily? I'm trying to do public math out here.
Daily, I don't know. I'm not that quick at math. I need a calculator, but monthly, you're talking 200 a month. I think our average weekly on that was somewhere north of 40 a week. We did have one week that was pretty monstrous as well. We had one week where we took 73 deposits in 1 week.
Wow.
So it was a pretty monstrous week.
Okay. And that is, so you had 600, you filled 600 units, Q1, January through March.
Correct.
The increase from last year, right? Like we like to go year over year of how the market's doing. What was Q1 of 2024?
Q1 of 2024 was 384 homes. So that's obviously a huge difference. We're talking about 220 some odd homes there. And that was an increase of about 56% increase over last year's Q1. Now, mind you, I mentioned earlier, 2023 was our record year. So it was Q1 of 2024 was a drop from 2023, but you can see that we rebounded very well here.
Awesome.